How does Federer, Nadal, Djokovic blast that 90-mile-per-hour forehand? And how can you get more power on your forehand? What's up, athletes? You're here because you believe that you can max your potential on the tennis court with the law of success: learn, apply, and win. Now, in this 4-part video series, you're gonna learn what's common in all the best forehands in the world and how you can start getting that effortless pop on your forehand. Let's go. First of all, it's not just about how much force you can create. That's why no matter how hard you try to swing, your shots just don't seem to go any faster. And as a result, you can't get control of the rally. You see, the problem is you need to be using the right muscles to generate force. It's about how well you can channel all that power into your racket head. Your body is like a chain. Think about Bruce Lee's nunchucks. How does such a small movement lead to such massive power? Whether it's a lasso, a whip, or Nadal's buggy whip forehand, all of these weapons have something in common. As the force travels out from its starting point, it accumulates by the end, leading to one big crackle. Your body can be separated into segments or body parts based on their joints. And whenever you generate force in one part of your body and then decelerate it, that force will be transferred to the next body parts, accelerating them. In the forehand, this cycle of acceleration and deceleration happens from your legs to hips to trunk to shoulders, arms, and then your wrist. And when done right, each time, the energy will accumulate all the way to your racket head on contact. This process of the kinetic chain is how you build racket head speed. Now, along with this, your forehand is also powered by your body's natural stretch shorten cycle. And how well players utilize this element is probably the biggest difference between the pros and intermediate, junior, and club level players. Let's say you're running. Your body is built to generate force using elastic energy. Whenever you want to contract a muscle, your brain sends an electric signal to the muscle you're firing. Against the resistance, your muscle will be forced to stretch. Your muscles are like rubber bands. The more you pull on a rubber band, the faster it'll shoot forward when you release. And the more bands you stretch, the more muscles you load, the more potential energy you have. All this stored energy building up to one large. In your forehand, when your muscles are stretched, your body builds energy so that you can spring forward with tremendous force. So your goal is to utilize this stretch shorten cycle and generate as much energy as possible. But there's just two major problems if you lack topspin and power. Number one, unlike the cheetah, you don't use your entire body to generate force, specifically your legs and your core. If you use your arms as your main source of power, you might make some good shots here and there, but your forehand will never be fluid and effortless. And number two, unlike the whip, you don't transfer these forces to your tip or your racket head effectively. If you don't decelerate the right body parts at the right time and you over-rotate, you're not maximizing your racket head speed. Now, we're gonna get into the specifics of how you can train to utilize this modern forehand kinetic chain in future videos of this series. But right now, there's something very, very important that you need to know. If you want a high-level forehand, you need to go past the science. You need to apply these techniques. And that's why I've created this completely free training called the 3 Steps to Effortless Power in Massive Topspin on your forehand. You'll learn the keys to the backswing, the forehand wrist action completely explained, the windshield wiper science, and much. much more, so that you can start hitting your forehands with confidence and feel that clean, effortless contact. And the best part is I've made this webinar super practical, super applicable, so that while you're on, we'll be doing drills together, I'll be answering all your questions, and by the end, you'll have a newfound knowledge to transforming your forehand. So click the link in the description below right now and register for free. Until next time, guys, go out and train hard. See you in the next video.